This week's announcement by the government that they are once again extending the start date for checks on goods entering the UK from the EU is another signal of unnecessary and one-sided compromises from number 10. And right at a time when this couldn't be further from what is required. It seems the Prime Minister's belief that common sense would prevail is proving to be fanciful, as the EU continues to reject the basic premise of UK sovereignty and refuses to act with even a shred of common sense. The EU is now set to launch legal proceedings against the UK for our decision to unilaterally extend the grace period on checks between goods moving between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, all part of the United Kingdom. In other words, while we act in a generous and mutually beneficial manner, the EU decides instead to try and break apart the United Kingdom, all while still trying to force the UK into accepting European Court of Justice jurisdiction. This is not the behavior of a friend and partner, but of an adversary who simply wishes to undermine everything we stand for. It is time we pushed back against the EU and no longer played the part of Mr. Nice Guy, who always blinks first in a standoff. The EU's actions must have consequences for their businesses and people. We cannot continue to act as if nothing needs to be resolved, with big grandiose projects trying to distract the public from the details. The Prime Minister's unwillingness to tackle the details plays right into the EU's hands. They have no interest in allowing teething problems to work themselves out. The only goal of the European Union is to try and make Brexit as difficult for the UK as possible, because they know if the UK continues to succeed, as it has done on vaccines and trade deals, more and more countries will look to leave the bloc. The Prime Minister predicts we will be pleasantly surprised in the end. But at the moment, unless we stand up to the EU's attempts to bully us into accepting their imposed will, then there will be no pleasant surprises. The UK must turn the tables on the EU and make clear their actions to try and damage the UK will have consequences for their businesses and their citizens. Enough of the Mr. Nice Guy approach, which has so clearly failed to get us results. It is time the Prime Minister went on the offensive to secure our own sovereignty and interests. When it comes down to it, all other factors are of secondary importance.